So, like I asked earlier, where's the man that she was caught in the act of adultery with? And the men who had brought her before Jesus in order to tempt him, knowing perfectly well the very adultery laws for themselves, and that the man should be brought before the law as well and be stoned to death. So why did they only bring the woman to Jesus, and not the man too? Or was the man there the entire time? John 8:7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him cast a stone at her. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. And if anybody cares about what I think Jesus may have been writing on the ground, I happen to think that Jesus was writing each of the men's names out in the dust. Kind of bringing it to the forefront of their minds and reminding them that it was themselves that was the man that was to be brought with the woman for punishment. Each and every one of those men had adulterous relations with that woman, and Jesus knew it. But by having Jesus write each individual's name out in the dirt, they then knew that if they persisted in accusing this woman of adultery, that each one of them could be sentenced to death as well by stoning. So they all left, one by one, which meant no more accusers. John 8:9. And they which heard it, being convicted in their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest, even unto the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Jesus had lifted up himself, and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers? Hath no man condemned thee? She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Wow. Here's the big difference, Jonathan, between how you interpret the story and how somebody else might interpret it. And that difference would be that Jesus never convicted nor even accused the woman for her sin, but instead he told her to go and sin no more. So why don't we get that same thing from you, Jonathan? Why doesn't your cousin get the same consideration from you? Why don't you just send her on her way and tell her to sin no more? At least that way you can at least say that you're following along with the scripture instead of just making it up as you go along. Because in your interpretation, you keep implying that Jesus still punishes the woman and that he uses Peter, or the rock, in order to do it.
I believe this, 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 I believe this. I really believe it. I really believe it. I mean, how can I not believe it?